Oh shoot, it's August. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the channel. My name is Victory, and today is a very, very special day. If you take a nice close look at my channel page, you will see that it has been 1 year since I joined YouTube. And so we have on our hands an absolute celebration. This is the 1 year anniversary video for my channel. I guess people tend to dress up for anniversaries. Yeah, that'll do. And we need to celebrate. I have here the celebratory balloon. That's balloon in singular form. Some of you didn't know how to properly tie a balloon, and it shows. Get over there. And I have poppets for outdoor use only. I guess I probably should have opened these bad boys up. Oh, I forgot about the sawdust. We'll do two. This is for you guys. So now that the festivities are out of the way, I thought I should take this time to kind of just reflect on what the past year has been like, which means analytics. Boom. Look at those bad boys. Now, over the past year, we got a total of 75 subscribers, 1.2 thousand views, and 87.5 hours of watch time. How did I entertain you guys for 87.5 hours? I shouldn't be allowed to have that much of your time. And honestly, that really means a ton to me. You guys are amazing. Now, I had thought about rewatching the first video that I ever put on here, which was this one right down here. However, that's not the first video I ever made. The first video I ever made was this one. 1 year ago, when I was living in the tiny house, I was just starting out. I just ordered a webcam. I just downloaded my recording software. I just grabbed the editing software I use. And I was really itching just to try it, just to make something and then see what would happen. And so that's legit what that video was. I legitimately just hit record and didn't tell anyone about it. And in all honesty, I didn't even think that was gonna be a video. I wanted to get a really good baseline for what my abilities were, which meant that it was not filmed to be a video. It just ended up being a clip that I now used. And so after I recorded and edited that video, I thought, this is actually pretty good. I can use this. And so then I went on to make this video. So I think I'm gonna watch the actual first video on my channel. I pressed record and didn't tell them. I honestly have not seen this video in a long time. It hasn't been a complete year since I've seen this. I've watched it maybe like 5 months ago. Look at my setup. I had legit just moved in. I had nothing on my walls. I had my freaking little stand that I used for like my meals and stuff. I didn't even have an intro, because sometimes what I do is that if I record something, I'll make an intro later. There was no intro here. It was just jumping right into it.
How can you even make a clan on Destiny? Like,
it's simple, but I don't want to tell you.
why? Because you think I'm gonna leave the clan and make one?
I subtitled absolutely everything. That was something that I wanted to add to my videos, is to have customized subtitles, because I really enjoyed that as a part of other videos. I may have subtitled almost everything that was said in this video, which is why it actually took a long time to edit.
Knowing you, that'll probably happen.
Brilliant comeback by Freddy.
Oh no, he's right there. Never mind.
Well,
He
no,
can't
it says he
do-
doesn't have access to it.
Because he's not the
Give
right
him
character.
time.
I didn't know how to involve myself in a scene, and so I actually use my little hotkeys to change my camera settings. Normally what I do now is I'll just react and then zoom in on my little face cam up here. No, on this one I actually was like, I'm gonna play with these hotkeys. I'm actually gonna do the work before I have to edit.
Do we have any warlocks from Menadri?
Yup.
No, but you don't have well though. You're not a
Nope.
warlock.
Kerm has the driest humor I've ever seen, and it cracks me up. I gotta do more stuff with that guy.
No one cares about your healing rift on
Oh
warlock.
no!
Cause I'll just.
I definitely could have zoomed in a little more there. It was not as obvious as I would have liked it to be.
Warlock.
No!
You gotta
I just got my ballerina sword.
Yay. Ballerina sword gang.
I'm a ballerino.
I'm giving subtitles to literally everything, dude. It kind of annoys me at this point, because now I try to use subtitles to either emphasize a joke or a setup to a joke, or if you literally can't hear what they're saying, then I'll put subtitles in. All of this is so unnecessary. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, it's funny if people are subtitled.
Yeah, come on. Join the Warlock Sword gang. Warlock exclusive.
This music was also a mistake for me to use. I legit went onto YouTube and was like, what's some copyright free music that I can use in videos? And it gave me a whole playlist of stuff to use. And it's the stuff you hear in every Funny Moments video. And so I was like, I've heard these before, these work. After I made this video, I had people reach out to me and were like, dude, the music has got to go. It's not okay at this point. And so I got rid of those sound files because I was like, nope, we're not even gonna use these at all.
I don't even remember where I got it. Just have it somehow.
They gave it out at one point. It's like, Hunter's got Quick Fang. Titan's got Crown Splitter.
Quick Fang's balling.
I'm doing so much reading. It's a little unnecessary. And which is why it took me so long to make this. I finished editing this and I was like, this took me 8 hours. And yeah, it's because I spent time to try to subtitle absolutely everything.
Upgrade the
Right?
chalice.
Then go into your chalice and see if you have tokens.
Chalice.
You need to put beast in one and then purple in the center and slot.
Usually I cut whenever I clear my throat. I apparently didn't realize that it really screws up the audio yet.
Actually, yeah. I
He
don't know
doesn't
how to bug
the
prophecy.
bug. He doesn't know how to bug the
I want to
bug.
learn how to.
It was right there because at this point I'm subtitling every sort of major bit of audio. It was right there where I was like, you know what? We're not gonna subtitle as much because it's taking literally forever. Would you want to play survival with me sometime, Karam?
If you're okay with matching up with people at Legend. Because I'm max now.
True. Why was that such a long pause? Hold on, let me play that again. I was like, true. And then it just cut.
Where you kill stuff or something. Oh yeah, you kill wizards to get orbs, you dunk them.
I had fun with that one just because I liked the joke of this being almost like a to-do list of things to get done.
Right, I remember.
It's 2K, but Destiny.
I don't actually know what 2K is still at this point. It's basketball, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me? That doesn't attach to a wizard? Question mark.
Did you guys hear that? I used a Roblox oof sound effect and it was much too quiet. Let me play it again. I think it's when I die.
Excuse me? That doesn't attach to a wizard?
Yeah, it's unbelievably quiet. I can barely hear it. I had gotten that soundbite at an already low volume, and so even though if you crank that all the way up, it did not sound right. I ended up re-recording it later, which is what I use now.
I feel like they know it's bugged. and they
My
just never
my
give it
first
something.
time was Gauntlet. That was the first time I did it.
Do you see how many times the text changes? Every time the text changes, that's a whole new text entry, and they take a little bit to make and to format and to get where you want it to be. It's so much subtitling. That's my biggest criticism for this video, is that I subtitled way too much.
I don't like this one either.
I had this thing where I'd like to quote people as well. It wasn't as funny as I would have hoped it to be.
This is one? Oh,
Okay, the music is cheesy. Yes, I know, it's garbage. This song, I think, worked really well for this scene, and I think I still would have used it regardless of any sort of outsider opinion, because it really adds to just how chaotic this whole bit is.
All four of us just went.
There are too many thralls.
Uh-oh, okay.
Get him.
Who cares about
When I switch to my head.
I'll admit I was happy about that Shrek reference.
I wasn't even next
I
to
should
it.
have went well longer.
That was a great line. That was perfect.
he just stomps.
Can we talk about my aim for a sec? Hold on.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Bro, fix your aim. You're bad.
Maybe it's Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Nope.
Crystals is good though.
So another mistake that I made that I fixed pretty quickly is that whenever I'm recording, I never play with the game music on, unless it's something special like a raid. It's a little difficult to put your own music in when you have conflicting like game audio over it. And so I found that whenever I have to record, I turn my game music all the way down.
It's the menagerie.
Menagerie?
Not menagerie.
Misery.
That was a super long pause of just silence. I found that I didn't make enough cuts as I should have. What I'm seeing here is that if there's a bit, I'll just put the whole clip in of that bit and subtitle the absolute heck out of it. Normally what I do now is I cut it into smaller pieces. You can get the progression of the joke straight to the punchline onto the next one. It's a really like fast-paced sort of thing. Here, I'm watching a lot of unnecessary gameplay.
I should be able to get this rail again.
One, this music is already bad, but two, it's so boring. I'm kind of like bored watching this part of the scene. It's very low tempo music for a seemingly low tempo scene. It's not adding good things.
From Vex. Not Vex.
Harpies.
Harpies, yeah.
Which are
Shoot
still
the
very
crystals, don't-
So many text files. Coming back with the spare rations DPS. I am here for it.
We better one phase this guy.
And it's like we fight Callus.
I've one played in Callus.
Okay, I liked ending on that like subtle flex. That was nice.
Said no sorting him.
Well, I didn't hear it.
From moment.
They said it like 3 times.
Something that's not a sword, because sorting him is bad.
That was my attempt at trying to do a memory shot. It was definitely the most edited clip of the video, but it did not go over as well. There is so much blur here. The black and white was really good, but the music is all wrong. It's like a sad piano for some reason.
Something that's not a sword, because sorting him is bad.
I know what I was trying to do. I don't know why it ended up here.
Equip it, equip it.
Equip the sniper?
Equip one of them. Yeah, the sniper. Okay, outlaw, ambitious assassin.
I actually was in my head kind of having like an imaginary PvP battle. What I would have done here, I would have still used this clip. I would have put like some like intense battle music behind it and like really tried to play it off as something that's just completely in my head.
So what else are we doing here? We're just chilling.
Just chilling.
I have to go.
These scenes are so boring. So right here is another mistake I did, is where I tried to keep all the subtitles in one location, which is like center bottom. But this right here, this is conflicting with what's in the background shot. There are other white letters behind these white letters, and so it's a little confusing. I would have personally put my text right here, and there's a lot of other space. I do that much more frequently in my later videos. You're gonna have subtitles friggin' everywhere.
Sounds suspicious.
I didn't know what I wanted to say. My camera presence was all off. I didn't know, you know, how do you be funny in front of a camera, right? With it seeming just natural. It was just these like dry little moments where I was like, what do I say? How do I add to this? And so like, especially for this clip, it seems like the face cam is a little unnecessary just because there's nothing going on in my frame, right? It's just, you could just have my audio. And even that, it's not even contributing that much to it.
Entire time.
See, he's saying tired. That means he's tired.
That was such a stupid joke. Why did I use that? Also, I mean, especially in this shot, you can see like quality of recording did not meet what I want it to be. And even nowadays, I still have some frame rate issues. Like I'm still like learning how all that works on, you know, do you change it when you're editing? Do you change it when you're recording? But I had no settings whatsoever. And so there were several scenes like this where I could count the pixels on one hand.
Don't we go this way, guys?
Also with like the music change, usually I try to time music change to like a scene change. If we're in a totally different area, I might throw in a totally new clip of music, you know, prematurely ending the last one. Literally for this, if the song ended, a new one began. And that's it. It makes for kind of an awkward sound transition.
I'm being stream sniped by Bungie.
Definitely could have cut out whatever that laugh was. At the time, that kind of seemed like a funny bit just because there was so much text in the bottom left. I'm not really amused by it at this point.
There's a lot of stuff happening over here.
Perfectly balanced.
As all things should be.
I mean, it's a cheap line. I was so happy that he got my reference and I was able to add that in there.
I thought for sure I was gonna add.
Maybe don't die next time.
You know, that was
Why did you log onto the cursed throne?
Literally 3 seconds later, I die.
not Praguers.
Need more Imperials.
Like Prague?
Prague.
Prague, Germany?
Yeah,
Is it
like-
Germany?
I had no clue what I was talking about, man. I was just rambling and going off of stuff that I was thinking of, which is usually how I do a video, but after the fact, I should have had the common sense to be like, nah, bro, it ain't funny. Move on.
Things I can't describe it. Oh. Even the diff, no, we were.
Okay, hold on. So, that music that was starting, you know, a little ukulele action, that piece of audio got this video a copyright claim. And I should not have trusted a playlist on YouTube that says no copyright music, because it was copyrighted music. YouTube was like, nah fam, not gonna happen. And so this video has a claim on it because of that. And because of that, I am gonna be skipping this portion of the viewing because I don't wanna have that happen to this video. I'd like it if this one was monetized someday.
Just maybe go into the tribute hall and then just practice it in there.
Anyone remember Tribute Hall? Good times.
Swear to God.
I am so annoyed that I did not show the actual shooting of that shot. It's not significant in any way, but the fact that I showed myself loading the times for Izanagi's and getting a perfect target and not firing, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Alright.
Bye.
I'm gonna log off too.
That's how you do an outro. Bye. I don't understand. Beautiful. And I didn't even have like my outro like song at the time. This legit was just a clip that I wanted to play with and see what happened. And I ended up putting it on here, right? And so that is it. Jeez, that was fun. I'm definitely cringing inside here. Just, I mean, it's not the stuff that I make nowadays. But what I love about this whole thing is that I'm able to look back and see how far I've come. Like that's, to me, that's what's so cool about this, is that I can see my progress. But if you compare that to what I have right now, massive difference. Guys, it has been a fantastic year. I want to thank you guys for absolutely everything. You guys are amazing. It makes my day whenever I hear that you guys like a video. So you're fantastic. I love you all. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, here's to another year. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in another video.